Welcome to Birmingham, Alabama, the Magic City today at Protective Stadium as a couple of teams look to walk away as champions of the Birmingham Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Vanderbilt's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
And the Commodores want to pick up the tempo. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They send the tight end in motion. They'll run play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Allen. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Holds and fires complete to the right. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Commodores look to keep this drive humming.
You knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. Running to Green. They stop him before he can get to the first down marker, but he does cross the 50, and now to be 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Commodores will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The Cardinals offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
They'll send the back in motion. The give to the tailback. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking for room, it's Gordon. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Commodores headed quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And this one is perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on 4th basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on 4th down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
The Cardinals come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run the option. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. And the Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. On the run, deep down the right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on 4th down with the heat. The RPO, it's complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And the Commodores are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Motion from the back. Now they'll run it on the toss. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run the option. Quick toss. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. On the option. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Trying play action. Makes the catch. It's Lewis. It'll be 3rd and long. They want to throw it. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Cardinals! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He'll pull it on the read. Gets it past the marker. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Got his man on the right. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it. You could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
They'll try to get outside. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Now the play fake. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Cardinals decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Got him downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Commodores moving quickly to the line. Now from inside the red zone. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw again. He's got an open man. Takes it all the way down to the floor after making the grab, and they're set up. And the Commodores line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll pitch it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. Can they finally get in on 4th and goal? The play action fake. Got it in the middle, it's Leon. Into the end zone. Touchdown coming up.
And I think the offense caught the D off guard on that play, throwing it to the fullback. I think this defense was expecting the fullback to kind of ram up in there and try to block somebody, maybe get a fullback dive, but not release out of the backfield like that and catch the ball. This fullback, he's got a lot of tools in his toolbox.
And he gets through the extra point. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The short hands, it's Lewis. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Looking downfield. Found the spot in the defense. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. Got enough for the 1st. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback, and too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Sends it back in motion. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Cardinals can really attack on this 2nd and short. The toss sweep to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. Trying to turn the corner on the left. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And the 3-ball gives us a tie.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown Doors!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And the extra point is good. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're lining up to kick it off, and he ought to be able to knock this one anywhere he wants after that extra 15 yards with the roughing the kicker. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. To the air on 1st down. Got a man, it's Lewis. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Just keeps swinging it. Quarterback now breaking the field. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. On the option. Quarterback on the keeper. Got a first down. Gashes the heart of the knee. Touchdown Cardinals. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And right down the middle. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the 2nd. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The give on the option. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. And nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Commodores will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Here we go. They'll try. Something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He lobs one high down the left side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Louisville!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. The short hands, it's Acho. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Pucks it out of the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Commodores will punt this one away. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And here comes the punt team. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to throw on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, talk about an entertaining first half, and always such a fun and vibrant environment there in Birmingham at the Birmingham Bowl. These quarterbacks have been wheeling and dealing. A little bit of everything through two quarters. Exactly what we expected all week, if not even exceeding those lofty expectations. Feels like the defense that can at least contain one of these dual threats is going to be celebrating a hard-fought victory, although easier said than done. With that, let's send it back to Reese and the fellas for the second half of the Birmingham Bowl.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Commodores will kick it off to start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory.
Finish. You hear teams say it all the time, and that applies to them right now, David, here in the second half. It's a lot of really good things, and that first half needs some more big plays here to get this double.
And you've seen it with bowl games. Big swings, man. When the rust comes off after that first half and people get in the rhythm, you've seen big comebacks. So I know they're winning, but keep the foot on the gas. This first possession is crucial.
He's going to throw deep right side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He's not afraid to go deep. Makes the grab plenty for the first down. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it first and 10 in the red zone. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the option. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Now on the option. Oh, and he can't hold the catch, and the ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, and they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. And the Commodores are in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Off play action on first down. He's got his man. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, first down. Give to the running back. Slips one guy, now he's loose. He's got 50 yards rushing, and he's closing in on 1,400 for the season. Off play action. Tosses it incomplete.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage forcing the incomplete.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. This time on target. Just what they'd hoped for on third down, as they've got a first at the 32.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that first down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the first down marker. Get in there and get it.
The Commodores with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Defense in press coverage. Back to pass on second down. He'll throw it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. And the Commodores come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They just keep firing. Going to try to get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Commodores started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll move the tight end. Gives it on the option. Fighting off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. On third and long, he has to throw for it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Cardinals are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback making adjustments. On fourth down, looking to pass. Snagged out of the air. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lewis. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, second and long from the 11. Throwing on the run. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught over the middle, it's Lewis. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cardinals are rolling down the field. They'll leave it with him. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Power football with the run. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Grab near the marker, it's Lewis. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The option look. He'll pitch it. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Cardinals send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Rides to back and leaves it. There he goes. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. He's now up to 66 yards rushing in this game and getting closer to 1,400 for the season. They're going to ride this running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up. They try to pop a run on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Commodores line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cardinals come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll toss it. Past the 40. On the move at the 30. Touchdown, Cardinals! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
They call it the option because there's so many options on the play. There's so many things they can do. The defense did a good job taking away the quarterback, but man, they lost track of the running back. Great blocking. Running back takes it all away for a huge touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish things off with that 51-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Maffa. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Leaves it with the running back. Plows through the defense. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. To the air on second down. Here's the pressure. Across the 25, he's got room. And he'll finally slide after the long run. I'm not sure if he wanted to avoid the hit or he just got tired.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Off the play fake. Shoots it to the left. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. You saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. He'll set up to throw. Looking for the score. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Bryant. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man. Stopped right at the 24-yard line, and that's short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a one-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab past the marker. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on second down and maybe put this thing away. Back to pass. Caught close to the marker, it's Wheeler. There he goes. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown Cardinals.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Moffitt. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where's the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
Zings it complete to the right. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Great place to start for this offense. They want that clock to run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. The toss to the right. Creates a little space. Got the first down and more. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
And they've had a day, and it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can turn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance throwing for touchdowns. Like, this offense has been very complete today, and that's
looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Just a short pass to the tight end.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. And listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today...
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On third down, he drops to throw. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. And the Commodores will call on their punt team. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special.